suppose I ought to take my overlay off so you can see everybody. It works so much better when you do that. Voila! And let me add one. All right. So, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fowl Territory. What is it? 261. I am your host, Gizzard Gary, your cordial host, I guess that is. So, welcome. Bubba says, oh gosh, put the overlay back on. It's not that bad. Well, go ahead and start the banner, start the ticker. Let you know if you want to enter the giveaway. The hashtag is #FT261 for tonight's giveaway, which will be at the top of the next hour. So let's see who we got out there. We have first one in is DM Foss, followed by Gun Websites. Ron 2A Matters is out there. Justin Grimm out there, and in here, Kingpin is out there, and Bubba Triclops. Try that again, Gary. Bubba Triclops Ballistics is out there. Just call him Bubba. All right. Good to see you, Bubba. Rich White's out there and in here. Block 9 in the audience. Fluffy 10mm Jeep guys out there. Dwayne 7834 in the audience. And still looking, Dale Pogues out there. Tim S is in the audience. Will it be a troll patrol? Yeah, I heard rumors about that. Ron Wayne is out there. Let's see. Duffer 426 is out there in the audience. Jacob S is out there. So we got 18 people out there in the audience, and we have some people in here in our esteemed panel to serve you and to help entertain you. So let's say hello to my panel. The first one in, he comes to us all the way from high on the mountaintops of West Virginia. He is the host of This Week Unloaded on the Unloaded Media channel, and he is, of course, Rich White.
Hi, everybody.
Wow. Hillbilly Up out there and in here.
Thinking of mentioning Pooh before we got started, I thought I'd do an introduction as Dr. Nick.
Oh, okay. Two Live Moo out in the audience and in here. All right, so let's go. Let's go further down the panel. Let's say hello to a man from either the state of his imagination or the state of Iowa. Take your pick. Let's say hello to Justin Grimm.
Howdy, Gizzard Gary. Thanks for having me tonight. Looking forward to it. Looks like we got a pretty good side chat going on out there so far.
We're getting them warmed up, by golly. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for being here, Justin. Down to the bottom row. And we are graced tonight with the fine bovine, otherwise known as Two Live Moo.
Well, hello. Hello, panel. Hello, side chat. Glad to be here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey there, Governor.
All right. Thanks for being here, Moo. Moving onward.
Moo.
My neighbor to the state, to the east, and perhaps a little bit to the south. He is a host of the Guns, Beer, and Therapy Saturday Night Podcast and just came from the Georgia Shooting Connection panel. Let's say hello to Hillbilly Up.
Hey, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good Friday night. What a way to get the Friday night rolling ready for the weekend, man. Thanks for having me, Gary.
You bet. Thanks for being here. And then our last panelist so far comes to us from the state to the south of me. He claims to be the best-looking gun tuber on the internets, and he is well known to be the pride of Chelsea, Oklahoma. Let's say hello to the gun snob.
I don't claim to be crap. It's just facts, buddy. I'm just spitting facts right there.
Where's your paperwork to prove it? Go on. I want to see your documentation.
I'll show you something.
Tim S says, bad tornado in Iowa. Check your neighbors.
Justin's coming to us live from Kansas now. Oh no, never mind. It's the land of
That's-
Oz.
Kansas.
Yay.
Now it's Arkansas. Now it's Texas.
PA, New Mexico.
Nah, Iowa just gets knocked into Nebraska. Not sure that's an upgrade, but
Does
Tell
anybody
you
care
what.
about either one of those states?
You get hit with a tornado in Iowa, and in Pennsylvania, that was a hell of a tornado.
Nebraska, South Dakota, Illinois. Wow.
We have a tornado
Clear all the
warning.
Midwestern states and land in PA.
We had a tornado warning right over my house earlier. It went. My phone blew up, and
Did you
We
take
went
cover?
Your
no, we got
phone
my
blew
truck and
up.
went and
Did you
drove
get a
around.
new one?
Yeah.
They gonna warranty
Yeah,
that?
he shut it off. No one's snob.
That was
I
just
guess
If the
Yeah.
phone blew up, he's gonna have to get a new one, isn't he?
That's what Dad would do. I remember one night we had the sirens blow in town around 10 o'clock at night. And our neighbors had a basement, so Mom and I was getting ready to go over there, and Dad was already in bed. Mom went to wake up Dad and said, we're going next door to get in the basement. There's a tornado. And she said, aren't you coming? He said, hell no, I got to get up and go to work in the morning. You guys go over there if you want to.
I don't remember ever taking cover from a tornado.
What's crazy, we don't have volunteer fire or paramedics, but anytime somebody calls 911 for an ambulance or fire department, they blow the damn siren anyway. It's like, what the hell are you blowing the siren for? There's no volunteers.
We got Misty, Mrs. Wayne out there saying, hey guys out there. We also have Defense Dad who sees gun people. Minnie Wayne is out there. He says, I like explosions. Always good to see Minnie Wayne.
Yeah, we know from video he likes making balloons explode.
That's right. Somebody made the mistake of giving him a knife. I don't know who that was. Boomstick Revenge is out there. Want to say hello. So, 25 people out there in the audience. Wow. Must be a real boring night. Only have 10 people entered in the giveaway, though. So, if you want to enter that giveaway, type the hashtag #FT261. And that'll get you entered in the giveaway, and that'll work. That'll work on X, that'll work on the Facebooks, and that'll work right here on the YouTubes. FiendDog27 is out there saying hello. Now we're getting some hashtags. 26 people out there. All right. So what's going on, guys? We're having a lovely week. Anything of note that we need to discuss? I see Chris from the 740s out there, by the way.
Yeah, we need to discuss where the hell Obnoxious is.
He is taking the evening off.
Like hell, I'm bitching at him.
Yeah, he sent me a text earlier, said he was taking tonight off.
What a pussy.
Something about he'd had enough of the dealing with YouTube for a day. So he did go ahead and send in some GORN, but he's taking a sick day. I guess I'm giving him benefits now. So I guess since I don't pay him in actual wages, I can at least give him benefits. So.
Ridiculous.
So yeah, he's taking his sanity holiday.
You don't pay in cash. What's
I wish I could take one.
he
I've had
do?
about that kind of day.
What's he do? Work for literal peanuts?
Travis T's out there says, "What's up, peeps?" All right. So I worked pretty much all day on a knife video for Vostade. If you're a channel member, you may have already seen this video. Actually, there's two videos, a long one and a short one. Otherwise, it gets released at noon tomorrow on the various social medias. But that was about an hour or so worth of setup and actual recording, and then 2 or 3 hours of editing and posting. And of course, my internet was slower than snot, so it took me forever to post stuff too. But so yeah, when you see that, that'll be the Vosteed Corgi, as like the dog, the Corgi dog. That's what it is. In fact, they gave me a little sticker with a little cartoon Corgi.
I like that sticker.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good
You
they have
think-
a sense of humor. It's a nice little knife. I kind of liked it.
Do you think Queen Elizabeth was buried with her corgis?
I don't know.
I don't know why that popped in my head.
I don't know why things pop into your head, Rich.
I mean, God only knows.
I don't even know if he knows half the time, bro.
God saved the queen. God didn't save the queen this time. Nope.
No. God
says, nope, it's your time now. Ron Wayne says alive. Oh, God,
Maybe,
that'd
Ron.
be kind of morbid, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they used to do it in Egypt.
It's like the pharaohs, yeah.
We have another panelist. We have another hand. Let's give a big Fowl Territory welcome to our man in law enforcement, Sarge at C4 Defense.
Yay.
That is the appropriate intro music.
I like it.
I definitely approve.
Well, welcome aboard. So far the only point of discussion has been whether or not Queen Elizabeth was buried with her corgis. Rich
Wow.
brought it up. You could imagine who.
So what's the consensus?
Oh. I don't think
My
we came
consensus
to
was I didn't really care.
Ron wanted to know whether the dogs were alive or not when they were buried. It's like,
Well,
that's kind of.
I would think they wouldn't be, but were they alive right up until that point?
Well, we haven't even established if they were actually buried with her yet to even bother with if it was alive or dead or not.
Well, we ain't gonna dig her up.
So
to
then
see
what
if
are we
there's dogs
talking
in
about?
there.
Nothing. Gary's just being. I made a silly remark and Gary took it and was running. Trying to run
Oh, he's never done that.
Are you accusing me of running amok?
Yes,
Yes.
is absolutely what I'm saying.
This is Fowl Territory, right? You should expect nothing.
FOUL.
Well, that's one way of spelling it, yeah. Artek and daughter says, I has affair with her 10 years ago. My MDA ends next year. Oh, she took the dog. Oh, okay. Rob D, New York Outcast, is out there. Says, this is America, damn it. We don't care what she took with her.
That's what I'm saying.
Not that anybody
Ronald.
cares.
What?
Ron apparently cares. He looked it up.
So Grouch Guy 879's out there. Got 28 people in the audience. We got anything 2A or gun related we can talk about, guys? This is kind of a gun show. Anybody got any new guns? I know somebody who does.
I got one.
What you got?
I got a Canik TTI Combat.
And am I correct in assuming that it was made with pride and honor?
It appears to be.
It was
Is that
made
the
with
one-
pride and honor and a touch of hoes and strippers.
Is that the one with the gold
Yeah.
on it?
Do what?
Is that the one with the gold accents on it?
It's really bronze.
Oh, okay.
It's just I got my little fill light out there and it really looked gold. But
Is it gonna
actually
show up?
bronze.
Is it going to show up on GORN tonight?
Oh, probably.
There we go.
But there's all kinds of doodads that came with. I was pretty impressed, really, with everything it's in.
I don't-
Like all jokes aside, it's actually a pretty cool kit. and some other gun manufacturers would probably benefit if they made some kits. Obviously not all, like everything doesn't have to be a kit, but if they offered some like that had everything already branded from them, like a mag weld, all the different doodads, and just it's actually pretty cool.
I mean, how cool is it to have a holster with your gun? It may not be the
Well,
best holster, but you got one at least.
I'm not picking on you, but that's actually the part I cared about the least. But it was
Well,
all
that's
the other
fair,
stuff.
but
Because I want a holster with a light. Well, really not, because I'm not gonna go carry that thing much. But it's definitely cool, and it shoots good.
so you have taken it to the range.
Yep, I went up there this afternoon after the rain stopped.
Cool. Our Tech and Daughters wants to know who this Kent guy is. Yes, we have a Kent Nelson out there. I don't know who that is.
Who?
He stole the Gun Snobs logo.
Weird.
Defense Dad, I don't have anything from you since Wednesday in Messenger.
What's that 24 beside my name in the chat?
It means you've been a channel member for 2 years.
Cool.
You are royalty. Tim S. wants to know, is he a full Nelson? Yes, he is indeed a full Nelson.
Extra full.
Uh,
Or is it wonderful?
Wow, look at those stickers that he posted. It always comes back to you.
Aren't those cute? Grouchy Guy says, I've only had one Canic. It was the Elite pistol. The spent shell ejection was horrible.
Well, this is my second one that I bought in 3 weeks. Even though I'm gonna sell the Mete because this one does everything just a little bit better. But you know, I could see having one or two of them.
Oh yeah.
Some of the things they missed the mark on, but some they did pretty good.
I used to have a Canic.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it used to?
My son-in-law is borrowing it right at the moment.
Oh, geez.
It's on permanent loan.
Probably. I keep hinting, you know, one of these days you ought to buy yourself a replacement and give me my pistol back. I never do. I never do get any action out of that.
Which means you should buy him a replacement.
I want my Canic, that Canic, that
I'd
Canic.
buy him a replacement for what he had before that, which was a High Point 45.
Oh, gosh.
That'd be
Actually,
cheap. That'd be cheap.
You should just let him keep this Canic and buy yourself a replacement, being a Mete or a TPI.
Now, are we talking about the carry version of the Mete or the full size?
If I were going to have another one, I think that's what I would have, like a carry version.
Yeah, because I shot that at Thunder on the Prairie last year and I liked it. So, Abby Finnegan is out there in the chat. Finstead says, Snob, I sent it again. We got 30
I got
people.
it this time.
You got it this time. All right.
Yeah, I have my screen.
Okay. Ooh.
You ready? I got it muted, but that's the tornado that hit Omaha earlier.
Oh, Omaha got hit? I hadn't heard.
Yeah,
That's what he said. I heard there was a bunch of tornadoes up in there. It looks like a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure does.
This sucker's wide.
I don't want to be involved with any of them, especially one that big.
Yeah, at first, I thought it was just a rain cloud, and then it started
No.
moving. It's like, oh, nope.
It's touching the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
a big one.
Scary stuff. All right. Duffer says, I have a mechanic. I think it's you may have been doing text to or speech to text there. All
That's
right.
what they call
Or
their
maybe he has
optic.
a mechanic. Maybe he has a guy that fixes his brakes and tunes up his truck.
And fixes his mechanics. Yeah.
That's what they call their optic series, I think.
Yeah.
And they leave the C out of it. Yeah, they changed the C to a K, so yeah.
He said it was a half-mile wide.
Yep.
Gosh almighty. No,
That's a
thank you.
That's a big one.
I'll pass on half-mile wide tornadoes.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it's much fun.
So we have someone called Obnoxious One.
Oh, God, he's joining. He's probably more of a dick than a real one, though.
Manatee Therapist.
O to the B.
Hey, I decided to join the show after all tonight.
They just grumble a lot and complain.
Oh, goddamn waterfalls.
And nose laugh.
Roll
Let's put him up
Tide.
in his co-host spot so he'll
Like,
look
I want to
normal.
laugh like Muttley from the Laugh Olympics.
And say yo. You forgot to say yo.
Listen, yo.
Yo.
Can you bitch about YouTube oppressing you a little bit?
It's been oppressing him
only
for
one.
2 years now. Won't let him
No,
put
I'm-
anything on.
I did my videos are depressing and YouTube's oppressing America.
Oh, it's official. It's really obnoxious.
Yep.
Yep. That's definitely who it is.
It's an older code, but it checks out.
I was just about to say him.
Luckily, he's probably not watching this. So I'm sure
We'll
he'd
find
have
out
to
in
read
about
it.
fucking 30 seconds.
Mhm.
When he comes in hot.
Yeah. Comes in there, smoke shooting out of his ears.
Gets in here, son of a.
Hey, Gizzard, can you turn his mic up some?
I don't know if it'll come through over that
I'm not
ridiculous
prepared to
loud
answer these
keyboard.
questions. That's what Gizzard says.
Automatically adjust mic volume. Let's trim up to 150. Okay, speak obnoxious.
Let me tell you a little something about manatees, brother. They
That's a little
are
better.
sexy.
Cool.
They call them sea beavers, you know.
Sea beavers. Wow.
Oh my gosh, yes, yeah. Like tuna is, tuna is chicken of the sea, chicken is tuna of the dirt, and manatees are sea beavers. I don't know what the hell you guys don't know.
So how do you cook a manatee?
Slowly, low and slow.
I saw a TikTok this evening, or reel, one or the other, of this guy. It looked like a pond, and there was this beaver just looking back at him. He goes, and he pans back, and he's right below a dam. He goes, I
Yeah.
can't believe that you built this whole thing.
I saw that same one.
Sea beavers.
I've seen some beavers before.
That's what I hear. That's the word on the street.
Mark
Been a
Thomas
long
says
time.
freshwater or saltwater, nothing like a wet beaver. There you go.
Easy.
Leave it to beaver.
So what's going on this show?
Talking
We were
about
really bored when you got
tornadoes.
And he was
Tornadoes.
asking about if anybody had any new guns, and nobody else answered.
You got new guns?
Tornadoes. No, I don't have any new guns.
Got any new
We got some
tornadoes?
guns.
Oh.
Naders. Ralph Nader? What?
Darth Vader?
Got some- Darth Nader. There you go.
It's about right.
Oh,
So that's what
wow.
you're talking about? Weather systems?
Whether or not, yeah. Tim Ed says, I heard Ward was a little hard on the beaver. Wow.
Isn't that the dirtiest line ever uttered on television?
I think so.
You got to keep your pan strong. Sometimes you got to, go in there
Okay.
ablazing.
Growing up without cable, I have seen all the episodes of Leave It to Beaver because we had 2 channels, and that's what came on in the afternoon after school. That was one of the shows. I've seen them all.
We had 2 channels, and they were both the same.
Growing up with cable, I've seen every episode of Leave It to Beaver.
We had 2, and in winter we had a 3rd channel when the leaves were off the trees.
When Gizzard grew up, they had a. It was like the Flintstones. They had just had an empty box, and there'd be like a monkey in there doing stuff.
He went and saw him live.
That's right.
He was in the studio audience.
Shadow puppets.
Not quite old enough for that, but close.
Did you
Apparently
ever
my
ride
line
your
last
horse to
week.
town to watch the black and white picture on the side of a building?
What?
What?
I was asking Gizzard if he ever rode his horse to town to watch the black and white picture on the side of the building. That's where they used to play the pictures in town.
Really? Because I'm pretty
That's what
sure
my grandpa says.
we had
He
a
took it.
theater.
He took his Conestoga wagon into town.
Yeah, it's like the Oregon. It's like the Oregon Trail.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the
Gizzard
Oregon
was-
Trail,
Gizzard was on the Oregon Trail in a wagon. The only thing he had to watch was scrambled Cinemax.
what's up, boo?
Every
Speaking of
once
the
in a while,
Oregon Trail,
it would come in
Was that-
clear.
Was that a boob or an elbow? It don't matter. I'll make it work. Giggity.
Alaska 1 Andy is out there.
Sorry.
You're sorry about Alaska 1 Andy?
No, I'm apologizing to Andy.
Oh yeah. Sorry about.
Hey, come all the way from Alaska to watch this stuff.
so I was building decks yesterday. I've been building lot decks at the house for their show houses, and it's hauling them to Tulsa. Anyway, so I was building them yesterday. We were all out there building them in the drive, and I look up, and here comes 3 wagons and a horse in front down the road. Well, they get here. I kind of walked out there to see what it was, just because I was being nosy, and they were super nice. And I talked to them for like 15 minutes, but they're traveling to Cherryvale, where they were headed. But the front wagon had basically it was a travel trailer. It had a freshwater tank under it, a tankless hot water heater on the back. One of them had a grill hanging off of it. Like, these guys are living it up, and they're it's not quite like the Oregon Trail here. I got running water.
His name Ezekiel or
No, they
Abraham?
weren't Amish or anything. They were just doing it for fun.
Did they have a nice set of elbows?
I think I saw some ankle on that one.
Scaly one.
wow. Any other new guns out there? Used guns.
Use guns. Yin's guys. What?
What's a ute?
A
You?
Ute?
What
I
exactly
don't know. You know. That's what I
is
said.
a
You know,
grit?
I don't know.
Wow.
What is a grit?
The 2 utes.
Them's hominy grits.
Mark Thomas says you have dysentery. Oh no.
That movie, My Cousin Vinny, really is one of the funniest movies of all time.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's a good one.
It stands the test of time too.
Wait, Gizzard's seen it?
Oh hell yeah.
You
Perhaps-
say that like
I think-
like I should know you've seen that movie.
I
You've seen
I think
so
we should
few.
take a poll. I want to know who likes my idea for a new segment on Fowl Territory.
Moo wants to take a poll.
I already did.
Oh, I thought this was a yes or no thing. No? Oh, sorry.
Should Gizzard introduce a new segment where he watches one of our listed classic movies, like must-haves, and then he watches it sometime during the week, and then on the show before GORN or after GORN, something like that, we talk about it for like 10 minutes.
Like a book club.
Like a book club.
There you
And we
go.
got to
It's
quiz
good.
them.
We got points and counterpoints.
We
Yes,
got to quiz
I
them on
agree.
the one-liners.
What-
I think
what are
we
you
should have a
wearing?
poll.
That means
Sure.
I'm going to have to actually retain a good portion of it.
Yeah.
Got to pay attention.
Watch it before the show starts. Literally, just watch it 2 hours before the show starts, and you'll.
I
have
was
it
going
fresh in your
to
memory.
today, but that knife video ended up taking up most of my afternoons.
Yeah,
I was
so
gonna
far,
watch
you got,
something for Obi so I could get him off my back for a while.
What one are
Yeah,
you watching
10
now?
Get him,
The
want him
Big
off your back and
Lebowski.
onto your front.
The what?
The Big Lebowski.
Oh, okay.
Defense Dad says frigging YouTube is blocking my comment because I mentioned a store name. Don't do that. Rob D says no chick flicks, and R4 Mississippi Thunder is out there. Mark Thomas got two 18.5-inch shotguns in the last week. Wow.
Ooh.
Abby votes for Iron Eagle, I guess, for the movie.
Nah.
Lou has two 12.5-inch shotguns. Oh, did I say that out loud? Tell your dog to rest in peace.
Oh, my Lanta.
And speaking of movies you have to watch, I watched Inglourious Bastards today. And it was just as good.
That's
Like
friggin' good. I will admit that was
Like-
good.
The 15th or 20th time, it's just as good.
so far you got 17 votes out there, and 82% are saying yes. You got to do that as a segment.
Oh, wait, I need to go vote. I like the way Aldo Rain says the bear Jew. He goes, the bear Jew. He says it every time that way.
You know
Would
that
that store
part
be
was
Shields?
that part was written with Adam Sandler in mind, and he couldn't do it, so they gave it to what's his face.
Really?
True story. Yeah, I actually saw an interview with Tarantino. They were talking about.
The Brad Pitt character?
No, the bear. Yeah, the Brad Pitt character.
Nazis. Where'd the T come
it
from?
It was supposed to be Brad Schmidt.
It's actually Mike Schmidt. Weird.
Yeah. Him and Chuck Norris.
Travis T says, what streaming service has Inglourious Bastards right now? I watched it on Amazon Prime Video. Seems like Apple Movies had it too. Maybe Netflix.
Nazis.
I heard a couple of good jokes about Chuck Norris the other day, and most of them I had heard. And it was, like Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups; he pushes the earth down, that kind of
Yes.
shit. And then they spit out one that I'd never heard, and it said Chuck Norris lost his virginity before his dad did.
Wow.
I thought that was pretty good.
Mark
Some of
Thomas
those are
says,
pretty clever.
Yeah.
Mark Thomas says, I'm hearing the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is good. I think somebody in the panel has some experience with that.
I went and watched that last week, and I'm not going to say it's like Inglourious Bastards, but it definitely reminds you of it. But it's actually based on a real mission where Inglourious Bastards is a fictional event. It's pretty good.
Speaking of Chuck Norris, I watched a YouTube docu thing on. It was mainly about the vehicles. It's a TV show vehicles. I watch this channel all the time. I don't remember the name of it, and it was doing the Walker Texas Ranger Ram, and they were talking about all that stuff. He did his own. I knew he did his own karate or well, I'm gonna say karate because I can't think of the word. Stunts in it and all that, but he also did all his own driving stunts.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Speaking of stunts, guess what I started watching because of a trailer that I watched that's going to be absolutely awful. I started watching the original Fall Guy series again.
Wow.
Because there's a movie coming out, and I'm sorry, Ryan Gosling may be a good actor. He's fine. He is not nearly manly enough to play Colt Seavers. Because Lee Majors, he was a man, or is a man. Sorry. Still alive.
So
He's a
Chad
bionic
Kelly.
one.
Chad Kelly's out there. Also, Mr. Knives in the audience. Chocolate.
You know, I saw a clip the other day that surprised the hell out of me too. The guy that played Austin Butler, I think is his name, right? That played Elvis. There was a clip of him that I came across where he was at Terran Tactical and he was legit, like he was crazy good. I don't know if he's doing that for a movie or what, but I mean, it was like when Keanu Reeves was there for John Wick and he did all the training there. They were, it was pretty cool. Gizzard, you should Google it and see if you can pull up a clip of it.
Well, Sergeant and Terran Butler are good buddies. Sarge could just text him and ask him now.
Hold on a minute.
He made Sarge a custom gun. Do you know this?
Has he got any tips how to hit on chicks?
I heard he sensually harassed Sarge once.
What do you mean once?
Well, it was for a couple of hours. So I mean, but you can still count it as one session, I guess.
So since you've got the Terran Tactical mechanic now, are we in on the party bus in Vegas this year?
It came with a pass for 4.
Okay, good deal.
Or 5, however many. I'll look at it. Yeah, we're in.
Mr. Nice says, "Where'd the food at?" Not here.
But not at all.
That's right. You just have to
Finish
cook
a
it some
snack.
more. Wasn't a snack. That was everybody's food, not just yours.
You ate 3 pizzas,
Oh, no,
man.
it's-
That's not a snack.
It was just mine. I'm eating my feelings, guys.
You have feelings? I've never known it.
Not
Feelings.
anymore.
Enough pizza and whiskey will take care of those.
With all that pizza.
Or blackberry moonshine.
I can't remember whether we said hi to M. Gabriel, but M. Gabriel is also out there. We got 37 people out here in this mess.
How many in
Little
the giveaway?
known fact, the M in M. Gabriel stands for mongoose. Bet you didn't know that.
I did not know that.
What's the hashtag, by the way?
The
We'd like to welcome
hashtag-
Mongoose Gabriel to the chat.
The hashtag is #FT261, and there are 20 people entered in the giveaway. So 18.
Make that 21.
Abby says 3 pizzas is a light snack for a Saiyan. The problem is midnight's not a Saiyan.
He's not saying?
Not
Wow.
saying
A
what.
Saiyan.
He's not sane.
Oh, that's what she meant. Okay.
Many doctors have said the same thing.
M says, "Dang, the secret's out." Abby says, "I still don't get why there was a no for Iron Eagle. It was a great movie."
Who said no?
Who was
I don't know.
I don't think anybody responded at all to it.
I believe I did, and I said, nah,
Oh,
Did you?
probably.
I don't know that I remember seeing that. So if I do, I don't
I'm-
remember.
I'm just normally contrary, so I figured, if somebody said no, it was probably me.
I think I should watch Shaft or something like that.
Holy smokes!
shut your mouth.
Boy, you're
Ah.
you're really lobbing up softballs there, Gizzard.
You should watch Shaft, but watch it on Pornhub. It'd be way better over there.
It's better on Meat Spin.
Yeah, man, I used to get cooks with that meat spin shit all the time back in the day when that first came out. Good times.
Abby says it's like Top Gun, but for the Viper. Okay. And we have silence. Finstead says Iron Eagle wasn't a bad movie, but it's kind of like Diet Top Gun.
Top Gun Light.
Mm-hmm.
Not the Top Gun. It's like mid-shelf gun.
Entry level gun. It's the high point of Top Gun.
So Top Gun based on Taurus. Yeah.
Top seltzer.
Oh. Flop gun.
Wait, what
Like
did you
flying
say?
around in 1954 Bonanzas and holding a tourist out the window.
And
Mark
Big used to gay
Thomas says
too.
Flying Leathernecks, John Wayne. There's nothing wrong with a John Wayne movie.
There's a
But
lot
you know
right
what
with John Wayne movies.
What I really need to watch one of these days, because I've never seen any of them, and that's the James Bond movies. I've never seen one.
What?
I've seen
Well,
all of them.
definitely
You need to
watch
see
the
them
Sean
all.
Connery ones.
But yeah, the Sean Connery ones are by far the best ones. But I'm not that huge of a James Bond fan.
No, but the Sean Connery ones are good.
Yeah.
G-Web says, OMG, this is a fake bit. No,
What
it's
was-
not a fake bit at all.
What was Sean Connery's best role ever?
When he was in The Rock, of course.
No, not even close.
You are wrong.
No, Celebrity Jeopardy.
That's okay. I didn't know that was in the running. It absolutely is.
I'll take the tits now.
Yeah.
The penis mightier than the sword.
Yeah.
I love his laugh. And
That's not
Norm
what your mom
McDonald's
said, Trebek.
Yeah. Yeah.
Norm McDonald's Burt Reynolds is unbelievable.
Turd Ferguson.
Turd Ferguson. Yep. With the big hat on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hey, I got a big hat. It's because it's funny.
It's funny. Oh, let's see. Pat in the bunker's out there. Howdy, all can't stay. Might have to go to Omaha, Waverly to assist in cleanup with tornado outbreak. Have a great
gosh.
show.
Pick us up some steaks while you're out there in Omaha.
Omaha.
Oh, don't worry. There's no stakes there. They were all driving around in their little sketchy white vans trying to sell them to people.
Ooh, Scooby Doo Bop. That's no good.
You said Omaha 3 times. Speaking of which, the new Beetlejuice comes out in September.
Yeah, I hope it's good.
Did you see like some of the pictures and stuff of Michael Keaton?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It looks good. It looks like Beetlejuice still.
Yep.
You know how old he is?
He's in his like pushing 60, right? Or 60?
No, he's like 72.
Oh, is he that old? Holy Christ.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
he
he's
looks-
playing
he looks
Beetlejuice,
great.
so it's actually going to be better that he's older.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's true. Less makeup. They'll just just fluff his hair up and make him green, and you're good to go.
Don't paint his teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just pray they don't mess it up because that was such a good movie.
I
Me
watched a
too.
good Michael
I'm-
Keaton movie the other night called Knox Goes Away. Pretty interesting if you get to watch it. He's a contract killer who develops a very fast moving form of dementia. So it's pretty interesting.
Wow.
Wasn't that a Die Hard?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, too soon.
Was it not even over yet? Right?
Yeah, it's not even.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
give the
have
guy
dementia.
At least give the guy a chance to die. Good gracious.
He has something else. He has
Basically
something
something.
else that
It's a form of
No,
Alzheimer's. It's cognitive
Yeah.
decline. It's temporal or frontal dementia. They call it.
it didn't. He's not allowed. He's not able to communicate. Something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should never show his face again because I don't remember him as, as he was in Die Hard.
And Moonlighting. He's good in that too.
Yippee!
Dave Addison.
Motherfucker. So what movie you guys are watching next week? Give us 3 choices and let us vote.
Well,
Saturday
We
Night
could go
Fever.
with the one I had lined up to watch today, which was The Big Lebowski.
That's not that great.
How come you
It's
can't pull
good.
that off in a week?
Yeah.
I can, but you
Your
guys are,
schedule is like the definition of open.
I've seen Pulp Fiction. Mark Thomas threw Pulp Fiction out there.
You got to give us our 3, and then we'll take a vote. Which one you have to watch
Well-
first? You should probably get 3 in this week, no issue. But
Oh yeah.
the one you
Where's
have
my-
to watch.
Where's my list? Let's see. No
Just one a
Country
week.
for Old Men.
Oh, that's the one you should watch.
Fight Club is on there. 12 Monkeys.
Jesus.
Independence Day. Remember the Titans. Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
You ever seen Remember the
Roadhouse.
Titans?
Varsity Blues.
Oh,
Yellowstone.
shit, that's a good one.
Underworld. Lonesome
Yeah,
Dove.
wait. Yellowstone, like, is there a movie Yellowstone too?
I don't know.
Or we talk about the series?
I don't know. I was told to put it on the list when you guys was throwing shit
wasn't
at
me.
me a couple of years ago.
And you should absolutely watch Lonesome Dove.
Had a couple of years to start chipping away at this shit. Hasn't done a
Uh,
goddamn thing.
Guess
Yeah,
how
I know.
many?
Lonesome-
Wait. Ask him how many he's watched for a couple years. I bet bet it's single digits.
Oh yeah,
know it
it's
is.
single digits.
It's 2.
3.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he acts
the
like he's
third?
proud
I'm
about it.
sorry. I thought Ghostbusters and Glorious Bastards was all.
Ghostbusters was not on the list.
Oh.
Have you
He
seen
should
the
have
Great
known.
Out? Have you
Just
seen
said-
the Great Outdoors?
No, you can't add stuff to my list. I haven't even gotten halfway down the list yet.
Yeah, we can't add it into his list. He's not ever going to get to
Gizzard-
the list he's got.
At this rate, you will never watch them before you die.
Well, I thought we were trying to figure out what 3 you want me to watch. Is,
Okay,
but-
go ahead. Go ahead. We'll shut up. You,
All right,
you rattle them
One
off.
of the 3 is going to be No Country for Old Men because that one's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I
Well,
bold
a
that?
mouse.
Yeah, okay. I'll bold that. Let's see. After Lonesome Dove was Quigley Down Under,
Ooh.
Tango and Cash, Big Trouble in Little China,
Mm,
Tin Cup, Book
Oh,
of Eli,
yeah.
Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi,
No, you're going to have to watch. Yeah, no. That's...
There Will Be
It's
Blood,
2 different movies.
The Money Pit,
Mm-hmm.
Wolf of Wall Street,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Lincoln Lawyer, and Django
That's a good one,
Unchained.
Ah.
I vote No Country for Old Men is what you want.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's-
vote No
that's
Country
gotta
for
be a
Old
good
Men for sure.
yep.
Okay,
And he's got
there's
to pick one.
two.
We got to put one Western
Just what-
in there. So we've got Lonesome
That's
Dove
one.
and Quickly Down Under. One of them 2.
Well, No Country for Old Men is kind of like a Western just set in
There's-
modern time.
There's guys
You're-
on horses.
You're not wrong.
Eh,
You're not wrong.
it's West Texas, so
I think you should just watch one a week.
That's
Three
all
is
right.
too
we're just
many.
going to vote for the 3. We're going to vote
Yeah.
for the one he watches.
Dale
No
Pogue's out
control
there
man.
saying Uncle Buck. Did you never see Uncle Buck?
No.
If you never saw Uncle Buck, I'm fucking leaving.
Listen, you could say that about 150 movies that you're passionate about, and you would leave every time because he ain't
Yeah.
watched them.
Uncle Buck
Yeah.
is like the best John Candy movie.
I don't know if it's better than Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That one
Yeah.
I've
that
seen.
movie can
Planes,
suck.
Trains, and Automobiles is pretty great.
Mhm.
She
What
took
about
a breather.
Summer Rental?
You drive. Oh, Summer Rental. Yep.
Those are much better. Those are much better than Power Tools. Those are fun for the whole family.
Scully's Catch of the Day.
The Jerk I've seen. Somebody threw that out there.
Mm-hmm.
He's going for the cans.
What was the one you said before Lincoln Lawyer? I can't remember what it
He
was.
hates
It was something
these
I thought you should
cans.
watch.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Probably put that one in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's 2. Then you're gonna make a decision between Quigley Down Under and something.
Well, they told me the other one was
Lonesome
a
Dove.
Western. So.
Oh, okay.
You don't have enough time to watch Lonesome Dove.
Yeah, Lonesome Dove's, what, 6 hours long or something?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
watch that
something like that.
one when it's raining.
I think I skipped Underworld. Whatever the world that is.
Underworld's a good one.
That wasn't one.
It's the one with Kate Beckinsale, and she's a
Oh, yeah,
vampire,
yeah.
and there's the
As long as
lichens
it's
and all
not
that shit.
Waterworld, because I ain't
On
watching
a
it.
nice Rainy
Waterworld was
day. Watch
great.
Lonesome Dove.
Waterworld was people talked a lot of trash about Waterworld because it went so far over budget, but I feel like it's a pretty entertaining movie if you just want a goofy.
I mean, he
movie
had
to
gills
watch.
behind his ears. It was great.
So is
What?
Tin Cup. Tin Cup is underrated.
Oh, Varsity Blues was in there though, and Remember the Titans. Those two kind of could compete with each other. Those are similar.
Well, we could put him on a quest. Has he seen Band of Brothers?
That silence answers your question.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I got a big
quest.
no out of that one.
A quest. Ooh.
All right, so we've got. What did we decide on? We got.
Well, for sure,
Wolf
No
of Wall
Country
Street.
for Old Men and Wolf of Wall Street.
There you go.
And do we do either Remember the Titans or Varsity Blues or Lonesome Dove or Quigley Down Under?
He's got enough
Quigley's
time for
pretty
Lonesome
good.
Dove.
Quigley.
Yeah.
I like Quigley.
Quigley's
Lonesome
good.
Dove will be your 3 movies for 1 week when you watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really entertaining.
Oh man. I guess
And the cast is going to blow your mind.
Mm-hmm.
What about Saving Private Ryan? Has you seen that?
Yes.
Okay.
He's also seen Saving Ryan's Private.
Oh yeah, that's the sequel. Yeah. Okay, so what's the third one?
Remember the Titans.
The money pit.
Remember the
Yeah.
Titans. Okay.
Yeah. Remember the Titans is a good one.
That is a good one. All right, set your poll.
Luella Moss.
What, I got to
And
do
then-
a poll on those 3?
And then
I
watch
thought
My
that's what we were
Cousin
doing.
Vinny again just to get refreshed.
Oh, I thought you was going to have me watch all 3 of them.
Well, you can,
Hold
but
on.
you need to
hold on.
watch them in the order the poll votes. That way, if you don't get them done, you've at least got the most important.
Okay.
So is he dropping the Big Lebowski then?
Not dropping it. It's just not
Okay.
going to happen this
No.
week.
Hey, he's got a full
That's
week
good.
planned out. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got
Practically a year's worth.
a show
1
next week.
He's got an
And-
afternoon nap.
2 shows, Sarge.
I'm sorry, 2 shows, and yeah, he's got 2 shows.
7 afternoon naps.
I didn't get one today.
Oh, he's gonna be cranky.
Okay, polls out there, folks.
Don't call him first or during.
I made that mistake.
Yeah.
I got
Poor Sarge.
I got straight nuked.
So far, No Country for Old Men is off to a commanding lead.
Because
Because it's gonna
it's
win.
really good.
There's only 10, 11 votes in, 12. Yep, the lead's getting bigger.
It's
Pretty great movie.
There's not a lot of dialogue, but there doesn't need to be.
Mm-hmm.
32 people in the chat and only 16
Just-
votes. So.
Just when you're watching No Country for Old Men, don't be doing 2 things at once. Just watch the movie, or you'll kind of get lost in it. I feel like that's an easy one to get lost in if you're.
Because there's not.
Yeah, I don't like doing other stuff while I'm watching movies anyway. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Get it.
visual to that movie.
Yes, we need to get on the radio. Put an APB.
Get clear away from the computer, get in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you just said, there's not a lot of dialogue, but what dialogue there is very important. But it's just actions and looks, and it's a very visual movie.
Gizzard will Remember the Titans though when it comes to that one because he was raised in a small town where high school football is everything.
My high school
reasonably
sucked
sure
at
it's-
football when I was in school.
I'm reasonably sure it's pretty big everywhere, even in big towns.
You've been playing the foosball again.
It's not like when I went down to Texas one time and I drove by this stadium and I asked what it was and they said it's our high school stadium. It's like bigger than most of the college football fields here in Kansas. It's like, good night. These people take their football seriously. Aussie
Mhm.
Horseborn is out there, by the way. It looks like No Country for Old Men's going to take it. We got
As it
24
should.
votes. And it has 67.
What was
60.
second?
Second is Wolf of Wall Street, although it's got 20%. Remember, the Titans has 12.
Wolf of Wall Street's underrated.
Wolf of Wall Street's good.
And it's based on a true story.
Get the lewds.
Yeah. Ludes.
I don't want to die sober.
Luads.
Steve Madden.
Steve.
All right, that's long enough.
Jonah Hill's teeth in that movie are hilarious.
I know.
There's the results of the poll right there. 25 votes in total. That's most of the folks. Chad Kelly's out. Let's see. Defense Dad says, so is Gary a Red Vines or a Twizzlers movie guy? And why is he a communist if he doesn't say Red Vines? Neither one of those are truly licorice, by the way. So,
No, they're
Oh my
awful.
god. Oh my god, do you like the black licorice, like old school? Good lord.
real
You know Gary
licorice.
does.
That's the only real licorice there is.
Sweet Jesus.
Disgusting.
Ugh.
The rest of that stuff's just candy.
Actual black licorice is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
The real stuff.
Twizzlers are like made up. I saw a bit the other day. Someone was thinking about strawberries while they were like recycling garbage bags or something. It's just
I'm
melting
the
them down.
guy
They say
who
it's
reaches
terrible.
into the bowl of jelly beans and picks out all the black ones.
I do too. I pick them out and throw them straight in the trash can.
That's
no,
racist.
I eat 'em.
Watch him down with some Jaeger.
That's right.
Ugh. Ugh.
Sport brands out there says licorice is gross, in my opinion. Del Pogue loves black licorice.
So,
Bubba says I like Jaeger, so I kind of like black licorice.
ugh. Jaeger's rough. Stacy used to drink Red Bull and Jaeger a lot. And
Red Bull and Jaeger? Oh,
Yeah.
boy, I've
Jaeger
heard-
bomb.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Knife says any movie with Salma Hayek.
I could see that.
From
Okay.
Dust Till
Talk about
Oh, that's the
holding
best
up.
one.
Talk about holding up well. Man, she's like 95 years old too. It looks great.
I think we've discussed this with Gizzard, but I don't think he's seen From Dusk Till Dawn either.
No.
Wait, really?
Just
Holy
watch the
crap.
snake dance scene. That's all
But
you need.
Abby
Yeah.
has never drank Jaeger. Wow. I thought she
Don't.
drank everything.
Just don't.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, Gary.
Yeah, just skip it.
Yeah, just do Uzo.
Dude, From Dusk Till Dawn has a lot of good people in it too.
I can tell you a good Jaeger story. Back when I was younger, my buddy used to drink a lot of it. He'd become a Jaegernaut, like an astronaut. But we were partying at the club. He looked at me. He goes, I'll give you. He got 2 shots of Jaeger. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. He goes, no. He goes, I bet you $20 you can't drink that. I'm like, do what? He goes, I'll bet you $20 you can't drink it. I picked that up and I drank it and set it back down in like 2 seconds. He just looked at me. Took him like 5 seconds. He pointed. He goes, and not puke. like that was the gotcha moment. I'm like, I'm good. I took his $20. I went, threw it up because it was awful. Went right back to having a good time.
Jaeger's
we went
freaking terrible.
we
It's
went through a
awful.
phase when I was young where we were doing shots of Sambuca too.
I was about to say, does anybody know Sambuca?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what my aunt and uncle used to drink. And it's like licorice to the 10th power.
Yeah, it's like if you would take licorice and like peppermint patty and
Concentrate it.
rocket fuel and mix it all together. Yeah,
A little bit of beef
Rocket
jerky.
fuel.
yeah, maybe. A
Speaking
little,
of
a
rocket
little-
fuel, Abigail mentioned Everclear. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing.
No,
Yeah.
Close to it.
No, sir. Everclear. I went to school in Jersey where you could buy Everclear. You couldn't buy it in Pennsylvania, and it is 180 proof, and it is the scariest shit on the planet.
It's
When I
just
was-
straight fire.
It is when we were in school. We'd get like a Gatorade jug and put like strawberry daiquiri mix and Sprite and all sorts of shit in it, and we would just dump a handle of Everclear in there. Dude, one of the first parties I ever went to when I was in culinary school, I went, and I'm not a beer drinker, never was. I'm just not into it. And they were like, "Oh, you got to try this. This is great." Dude, I had 2 16-ounce like pint glasses of it, and I was literally like falling over, pulling this dude's cabinets off the fucking wall. it was horrible.
You're
It was horrible.
blasted.
I was so hammered in like 20 minutes. Like it was bad for business, man. I was a handful.
You know, the only good use for Everclear is if you can't get to the
Thinning
dentist or you don't
paint?
have dental insurance and you have a horrible toothache, gargle that stuff. It'll like kill the nerves and you're good.
Oh yeah, oh man, that's
It works good if you have to thin out some paint when you're painting a house.
Yeah, removing rust.
You're out of gas. Mow your lawn.
And what's crazy is, there's a lot of places, and I think some states now, you can't buy Bacardi 151 in. If you've ever had 151, I mean that shit's pretty brutal. Everclear is another 15% alcohol. It's nuts.
All right, I need to jump
Straight
in here
fire.
and remind everybody about the fact that Gear Websites is your source for every second matters, gun channels, gear, ammo ID, and more. Did you know that they have patches, stickers, and other items? And every Friday is what, Snob?
Charge you double for Patch Friday.
You're close.
Oh, okay. Triple?
You're close.
That's
Every
not
Friday is free Patch Friday.
Oh, free patch Friday. That means if you buy a patch, he gives you another patch.
That's right.
Does he give you a shot of Everclear with it also?
That's a heck of a deal. And you can buy cool stuff at gearwebsites.com. You know who knows more about it than I do? There is a guy who knows more about it than I do. This guy.
GearWebsites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.
That's right. Get your shopping done and buy yourself some cool stuff and get yourself some free stuff. I think you owe it to yourself. You've been good this week, right? You deserve stuff like that. But you know what else you deserve? You also deserve
Lizard Larry.
this.
Oh, who's the chicken that everyone loves? Gizzard Gary, who's 4 for 2 but stands above. Gizzard Gary, a ton of ex-wives and more to come. Gizzard Gary, who loves to give gifts to everyone. Gizzard Gary, giveaway. Gizzard Gary, giveaway. Gizzard Gary, giveaway.
Hi, folks. Gizzard Gary here.
All right.
Before I get started, can I request that you go back to just the straight up sexy porn stash you had in that one picture?
Sure.
I vote
Okay.
for some sort of facial hair.
I just think
I've
just
got
a
some
stash.
sort of facial
Just
hair.
a stash.
I don't know. How can I tell from your logo? Mr. Smarty Pants. I've got it even though my camera's off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's your favorite part of the show, the part of the show you all stuck around for. I know you didn't want to talk about Gizzard's lack of movies he's seen. You didn't want to talk about Abigail doing Everclear shots, but hey, you do want to talk about this. You want to talk about all the cool stuff and things you can win tonight on Fowl Territory number 261. Tonight's swag package will include a $10 Chick-fil-A gift card, $20 if you're a YouTube channel member, and Gizzard, are we still doing the little skinny thing?
If they would rather have the skinny black knife,
Okay.
they can have the skinny black knife.
And if you don't like chicken, if you're un-American and don't like the Lord's chicken, then you can have
Lord's
a skinny black
chicken.
knife. And tonight, there's going to be all sorts of other cool stuff and things. Gizzard, what do you have for the good folks out there tonight?
You mean I have to give them other stuff?
You don't have
No.
to.
You didn't tell
No.
me this before I started the show.
All right, just forget it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier that way. Much easier.
Mhm.
Faster. Well, if my interwebs don't crash while I turn this camera on, so we'll see what happens here. All right. So
you didn't turn your camera on.
yeah, you do have to turn it on first, Gary. There you go.
Oh,
All
Lord.
right. So you're
Take it
going to
away.
get the Gizzard Gary channel sticker. Is this sticker? It's got sticky stuff on the back. You peel off this paper. It sticks to things. You're going to get the Gizzard Gary Reviews 2-inch sticker. You're going to get the Fowl Territory thumbnail sticker. Yeah, and we're not done. We're not even close to being done. Because this week we're also giving away the Sticker Mule stuff. So you're going to get a Sticker Mule sticker, a Stimulus sticker,
Or you can get a free stimuli from Midnight Range DM.
a Mule sticker, and a coaster. All courtesy of stickermule.com. We got more stickers. We got this from Savivi. That would be...
Oh, I thought that was from Bitchmade.
What knife is that, Snob? Come on.
Survive.
Elementum. Or
That's
Praxis, isn't it?
No, that's an Elementum.
Is it an Elementum? Okay, I thought it was, but then you didn't say something.
You can
so
tell
I have
by
to say
the lanyard loop at the back, which is steel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have a couple Elementum somewhere around here.
Don't know if I've ever given this away, but I found it in my drawer. Let's see. Green Beret Foundation.
Looks like he's been in there a while. Good Lord.
Lieber, yeah. And then we have this one, which is from cmctriggers.com. Little Texas flag action there. We got this, which is more of a decal, I think, from the good folks at Taurus. I just realized my studio light's not on here. You probably can't even see what I'm doing.
Couldn't see your facial hair.
There we go. That's better.
Put
All
it back
right.
off.
So we got this sticker that says all communists are bastards. From DM Foss, we have the Do Not Pseudo Way of the Whole sticker and the Papa Smurf sticker. We have a sticker here from the good folks at Live Free Armory. True American manufacturing right here, folks. Also a sticker from Lock Grips. 2 more stickers. We're about done with stickers.
Those are the fastest grips in any light.
That's right.
That's what I heard.
So we got this sticker from Cloud Defensive. And then, I know you've been waiting for this, so here it is. XS Sights. The fastest sights in any light. Yep, I wasn't gonna leave you without that. So, all right. So then you're saying, okay, stickers. What about patches? We got patches.
So you know what? Before you get there, while we're still on Excess Sights, there's something cool coming out from Excess Sights on Tuesday. So everybody should be paying attention to that.
When?
Tuesday, the 30th. I believe Tuesday's the 30th, isn't it?
Yes.
That's next month.
No, it's this month.
The Memorial Day sale?
No. I said there's something cool coming out on the 30th from them. And I have it over here in the box.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I have some too. Yeah. I don't know if we're allowed to say, though.
I'm not saying what they are. I'm just saying there's something cool coming out.
I
can say that.
Too. Yeah, so look for that. Now, we have a patch from the gun owners of America. Or America. We also have this patch that says, gun rights are women's rights, empowered 2A. And then we have this patch that says, SHOT Show 2024 Palmetto State Armory. Getting down to the bottom of those. And I had to really dig deep for this one, but I decided I'd go ahead and pony up for the Anderson manufacturing patch. That's right. But no, I'm not done. I'm not done. Because the winner's also going to receive the Gizzard Gary channel pin. Pin that to your shirt, your dog, whatever you want to.
Bulletproof.
That's right. And not one, not two, not even three. You're going to get 4 IWI zipper pulls.
What if my backpack has 5 zippers?
Well, then you'll have to win again. But if you're like Midnight Range, he's already won 2 weeks in a row, so he's got quite a collection going.
What if you have more than 4 pairs of jeans that need zipper pulls?
Well, I guess you're just kind of bumming.
So what if the person who won was a channel member and they sent you an email and said, Gizzard, my backpack has 6 zippers. Is there any way you could throw 2 more in there? You think you'd make that happen for him?
You tell him to get bent.
That's what I'm thinking he might do.
Yeah, there's a possibility we could do this.
There's rules for a reason, Snob. You can't just go all willy-nilly.
They're
changing
made
the
to be
rules.
broken.
It'll be goddamn anarchy.
That's right. All right. So, how do we find out who wins all this stuff? Why, we bring up the giveaway tool. There it is, right there. And we have 35 entries in the giveaway and only 33 people watching on YouTube.
Uh-oh, somebody's cheating.
And so, I guess since we have Obnoxious One has to give the command for me to hit the drum.
Go down.
You're not obnoxious.
Go down.
And go.
It didn't matter last week.
Boop, 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 boop.
This isn't last week.
Maybe that's why Obi's not here.
Beep, boop, beep, boop,
Congratulations, Baron SVG. You're the night
Baron
winner,
SVG. You
Chicken
are the winner.
dinner.
Tell him what he's won, Bob.
Hey, Baron,
We
that's
already told him
what
what
you
he was
won.
winning. Baron, I don't know if Gizzard has your address or not. If he doesn't have your address, send it to him. If he does, there's no need to. But if you need to send it to winner@gizzardgary.com.
That's right. Winner@gizzardgary.com. And I will get that to you post haste. You betcha.
I haven't seen much of Baron lately. Good to see you again.
All right. So I presume, do you want the chicken dinner or do you want the skinny black knife, Baron? Baron? Baron?
It's not winner, skinny black knife. It's winner, chicken dinner.
But if he's already got chicken, he'll need the knife to cut his chicken up.
He's going
He
to eat
might not
another
have.
day.
He might not
He
have.
might be eating
he might
steak.
not have chicken there.
That's right. He wants a skinny black knife. All right.
Cool.
We can do that. All right. All right. Well, send me that address. I'll get that to you. And congratulations. And we go on with the shoe. So, what else is going on? Let's see. Real quick before we get to yapping here. If I can find it.
It's okay, Mini Wayne. You'll get over it.
How about this? We haven't heard this in a day or two. Let's do this one.
Yo, we'll see you on the next one. We'll see you on range. We'll see you on the next one.
Good Lord.
We'll see you on range. We'll see you on the next one. We'll see you on the next one. Range.
I feel like that's an outro. People are going to think the show's over.
That's not an outro. Minnie Wayne says, so this is what being a loser feels like. Maybe.
I don't know. Ask Moo. He can tell you.
You saying Moo's a loser?
Well, I'm saying he's not a winner.
No. Baron SVG is a winner.
See?
I'm a midnight toker.
All right. So, what do we do now on the show, Snob?
Let me think about this. I didn't know there was going to be a test.
We make fun of people.
Study. Oh, yeah.
Play Monopoly.
I'm in.
This is the part of the show This is everybody's second favorite part of the show. This is the part of the show everybody's been waiting on, other than the giveaway part. Yeah, they've been waiting on you to send your GORN in. That's right. Let's show us your GORN. Send your GORN to GORN@GizzardGary.com. And please include the channel name. I would tell you that he'd read your email live on the screen if you failed to include it, but he's too big of a baby to do that, even though we've been warning people for years that didn't do this. So, therefore, you don't really have to, but you probably should. And please don't hold it in your hand, because YouTube's algorithm seems to think we're showing guns live on the air when we do this.
Don't hold it in your hand. Oh, you mean guns. Okay.
Yeah, just let it go willy-nilly. Just flop it all around. Your wife gets really mad when you do that, though.
Let it fly. Well, we do.
That's why I have to go outside.
We do have some GORN, believe it or not. In fact, I got this. Actually, this came the other night from Ron Wayne, but I haven't showed it on this program yet. So let's take a look. Now, there's you some mini Wayne GORN there. I like it. And let's see, there's another one here that came last week at the end of the show, and I didn't get it on because it came too late. So let's go ahead and put it on now. This is from Block 9. And he says, Wingmaster 12 gauge Magnum, 12 gauge 6.5 rifles, Wilson combat pistol. Oh, there's another.
I was going to say, there's not a...
There's 4 different pictures in here. Okay. That's picture number 1. All right.
Those are some Wingmasters.
He mastered the snob school of photography.
Yeah, you learn from the best, that's for sure.
Yeah, he actually took it to
There's
another
picture
level.
number 2.
That's
a big dumb cow.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice rack.
Okay. And then picture number 3. Here's your pistols.
Nice.
Okay, and lastly but not leastly, looks like George here almost. He must have snuck over to Block 9's house. Very cool. Well, those were sent last Sunday. Okay.
Is that bed covered with a blue tarp in case like he kills a hooker or something?
I think so.
I guess so.
I think that's exactly what that's for, yes.
That is that's good. That's good thinking. That's just in case, you know.
Yeah, you never know when a hooker's going to show up at your house uninvited, you know.
Tell me about
this is from Ron 2A Matters, and it's for Pat. He says, my uncle raced his car in the 70s. I used to watch him race it in Gibson County Fairgrounds dirt track.
Nice. Got the engine out of it right there.
Okay. And then we got something from Defense Dad here. And he says, not my store, but this is 12 blocks from our Omaha store this afternoon. Wow.
Dang, that was a bad tornado.
That's too close.
Uh-huh.
Dang.
Have they said what the rating was yet? I bet it was at least an F4.
Okay, so now we have this from Mr. Bob Dabalina. And he says here, my World War II box set.
That's cool.
Whoa.
Yep.
Nice.
Dang,
Very
that's
nice.
really nice.
Yeah, that's a couple cool guns to have right there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So do I just go to the gun shop and ask for a World War II box set, and they hook me up with all that?
I think so. If you get the premium set, I think they throw a Thompson in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Time Life sells them on TV late at night.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's on Thursdays. I think Wednesdays they do commemorative coins, and then Thursdays they do the World War II box sets. And then if you wait long enough, you can upgrade it to the premium, and that's when you get the Thompson, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I want to
What
warn
do
you if you.
Or a BAR.
When do you get
And
to
the
call my
super
Tweety Speedy selection?
BAR.
The super premium comes with an M1919.
So if you have any children with you, get them away from the screen now, because we have something that's inappropriate, and of course I'm going to go ahead and share it. So this is from Midnight Range TM.
Oh,
He's
of
not
course
here.
it's from him.
He says, okay, Dave, try not to get an erection during this prostate exam. Patient says, my name is Steve. Doctor says, I know, I'm Dave. Wow.
These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know.
Dave's not here.
Dave's not here, man.
You didn't think I'd show that, did you?
I knew you would.
Ron Burger did that.
I
That
blame
was
you,
Two Live
too.
Moo in the back. The doctor was Two Live Moo back in the day.
Ron
Younger days.
Burgundy.
So this is from Obnoxious One, who is not here to talk about it, but he did send in some GORN before the show.
His internets must be out.
So I can't really tell you anything much about these knives except they're from Obnoxious One.
That's a Kershaw auto.
Ka-chow.
That's a knife. It's not an auto. It doesn't have wheels on it or anything.
A Dantry.
You just,
Gizzard's middle name.
you're just
I'm gonna
jealous.
start showing a yellow
You didn't
flag.
think of it.
Nah.
All right. Number 2. This here is a buck.
I was there when he bought that. So were the other two hands.
So that's the one that came from Shields.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice knife.
You know what? I found in my safe. Actually, Braden found it in my safe when he's looking for something. A knife. I'm gonna send a picture of it just because it's been so long. I forgot I even had it. This is a pretty cool knife.
Okay. Then we've got this one.
This one?
Boom.
Who put the question mark on the teleprompter?
I remember that's a Chris Reeve.
Pause.
Oh, yeah.
Why did it fall off a horse?
4 more years. Pause.
My uncle got eaten by cannibals in New Guinea. Uncle Bozy.
My mother left Scranton when she was 1,954 years old.
Okay, and then we have We the People here. A little bit of America going on.
We.
Probably makes Rich's elbow hurt because I said we.
Oh, no.
All right, that's pretty funny.
Okay, and if Misty's still here, she'll like this one. She likes a blue knife. There's ProTech.
Knife of the force.
Now, there's a good looking knife.
Mm-hmm.
That snob sent in.
I forgot I even had that one. And Braden's like, what's in this knife box? I'm like, I don't know.
Mine's in the console of the work car.
Okay, and then we have another Murica.
Is that actually serrated on one side?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
All right.
You got to keep them
That's so
serrated.
you
Combo dagger.
No, you can you could cut like frozen sausages and stuff with that. Then that's pretty awesome.
That's right. I think there's one more in this bunch here.
Butter your muffin.
Butter your muffin.
Okay.
I knew that was coming.
I don't remember anything about this one.
I know it has a TT on it or something, so we're going to call that a Terran Tactical knife.
Titty.
Since we're in Terran Tactical night.
Terrible tactic.
All right, so let's see. Now, if we get into this other chat, oh my gosh, there's all kinds of stuff here. All right, so from the Gun Snob, we have these.
What do those three have in common?
They're black. They're hanging
You're correct,
on their
Gizzard.
wall.
The caliber.
What? No, they do not have the caliber. They're not any one of the three of the same caliber.
They all have optics.
Nope, they do not all
They all have
optics.
barrels. They all have barrels.
Yeah.
They're all from Live Free Armory.
Negative. They are none from Live Free.
Oh yeah, the one's got the rear sight on it.
They
got
got
them on
grips.
You got them on sale.
Kind
They
of.
all
wait.
from Anderson?
They're all from Anderson.
That's what I thought.
The Dissipator, a 350 Legend, and a 300 Blackout Frontline series.
Frontline.
Okay, and then from Sarge,
Ooh, what I send in?
you sent in this. Some pride and honor. I know you got two pistols. That's pretty cool. A big one and a little one.
I guess you decided on a Swamp Fox by the looks of that picture.
What kind of fishing
Yes.
lures are those there on the left?
Those are
Spoons.
Rapalas.
Look like that.
They look like spoons.
Those are Rapalas.
Oh, whoa, whoa, hey now.
All right.
Okay.
Move on.
So that's the first picture, but there's more than one. Okay, so
There's
here-
more than one.
There's more, but wait,
But
there's more.
But wait, there's more Rons.
There's the holster and the rest of the stuff.
He's bragging on this kit. The real thing he only cares about is a challenge coin. He really could care less about anything else other than a challenge coin.
It doesn't open.
Oh, they sealed it up so you don't tear it up.
Exactly.
But if you took a hammer to it, it'd open.
It's pretty cool. It's got a new guide rod and everything. It's pretty cool little package.
Pretty neat.
So it came with a different weight recoil spring, I'm guessing, is why it came with an extra one,
Mm-hmm.
like the X5 does.
And then you can see it outside.
Outside at the water feature.
Trailer park girls go on the outside.
What is it?
It's already got it wet.
I kind of want one.
Yeah, it's a nice looking
Shoots
gun.
good too.
Oh, I'm sure.
I bet you there's a water beaver back there.
God
There
damn
won't
water
be for
beavers.
long.
Splashing around. Oh, slip sliding away.
Beaver would have a hard time building a dam on that creek. It's a pretty powerful creek.
Okay, from Snob again, we have this.
Oh, the world's hottest gummy bear.
Lil Nitro.
We bought that for our Lowe's Pro guy.
Dumbass.
To eat. I'm glad my folder's sitting on there with my phone number showing. I didn't even notice that in the picture. But yeah, for a Lowe's Pro to eat. Oh, I'll save you the video. It's kind of boring, but he's Hispanic, and he says whenever we gave it to another kid there, we gave one to him, and he ate it and about died. So he's like, "My skin ain't brown for no reason," was all his words. There he is over there hiding outside, about to die after he ate this, and I'm pretty sure he's giving us the bird.
Yeah, you're number one.
You were number one at that point.
Yeah, I can confirm that is a bird.
He was not feeling very well.
Probably burned later too.
I'm sure.
You infringed on his taste buds.
Did. All right, and then this looks familiar.
More tingly than hot.
Let's take a look at this. Looks like a star flare.
Yeah.
Resembles one.
Different color than mine.
You got.
That's kind of an odd. That's an odd knife. It's neat, but it's different.
Is that a flask full of Jaeger?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel a little strange in the hand.
But it's neat looking. It's probably not my favorite Civivi I've got.
Now this next one here, I'll bet you could cut with it. The Kalashnikov.
That's the one I found that I forgot I even had. Thank you, Sarge, for picking that up for me.
You're welcome. That is a Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive.
I have one just like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all have one, don't we?
That doesn't sound very exclusive to me.
And both my boys have them. No, I mean, they only made that color combo at that store. You couldn't get it anywhere else other than there.
And it's very cool. All right, so that's all I've got for GORN, unless something came. Oh, no, it's an address from somebody. Okay.
Oh, just show that. Sorry, Baron.
No, let's not.
Ron Burgundy.
Dude, the Ron Burgundy memes have been fire this week too on Instagram with Biden stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They've been great.
They're always good no matter what.
Sleep tight.
I like the one where I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
Mr. Nice says, I'm gonna go eat something. You guys left me no food. You guys have a good night.
Yeah, speaking of eating, so I'm sitting at the table having me some pork chops, corn on the cob, having a nice meal. My phone starts going with a tornado warning thing. I look over, I was like, I looked at my pork chop and corn on the cob, and I was like, nope, I just finished eating.
All right, you a rebel.
Sarge makes that same sound when he hears a motorcycle.
Oh, God.
I've got a motorcycle.
Look at me. I got a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Speaking of motorcycles, how's old Boomer doing? We haven't heard much out of him lately.
He's doing good. I actually talked to him this evening for a minute.
He's not parking his bikes where he's not supposed to park anymore.
When did he do that?
The truck. The wreck.
Oh, when he wrecked it?
Yeah.
I thought, like, did he actually park it?
I mean, when he parked where he shouldn't have parked.
He learned not to drive behind a box truck the hard way. No, he's doing good.
You got to convince him to come on Gary's show one week. Just slip him a link.
What?
Yeah, on his birthday, so Snub can set his place on fire again.
Oh, that's already gone by.
My office probably still has smoke stains on the ceiling up there from that night.
Never forget that.
And I gotta make sure I have donuts because my wife doesn't listen when I tell her to pick up a cupcake.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. You just put a big candle in the hole.
That's right.
That's basically what I did, if you remember.
It's like a candelabra with diabetes. Speaking of donuts, is there any good donut places in Dallas?
There's a Hertz there. I don't know what else is there.
That'll work.
That's okay, since I mean, who would have thought that in the course of a year, Pink Box would go right around Hertz for the lead?
Hey, Hertz in Tulsa up and closed for no reason. Just shut down completely.
I
Disappeared.
bet there was a reason.
Well, they're not giving one. What I should have reworded that, Gary.
That is terrible.
Because they were always still packed. So nobody knows why they shut down.
What happened to Midnight Range? Did he fall asleep?
No, right here.
Obnoxious.
He's attending to those beavers over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sea beavers got him.
Sitting in my driveway
I thought
like
he
like
heard
a psycho.
Oh yeah, that's creepy. I thought maybe he heard us talking about a hole in a donut, and he got all busy with his donut he had in his passenger seat. Then.
I don't have a donut. I got a muffin here, but I could make it happen.
What is a muffin besides breakfast cake?
Oh yeah.
Can you have cake for breakfast? Absolutely not. What if we make it in the shape of a muffin? All in.
Mm-hmm.
You son of a bitch.
How do you explain a chocolate muffin?
Ugh, they're disgusting is how you explain them.
Yeah,
what?
Pretty much.
I didn't say they weren't. They were good. I mean,
it's breakfast cake.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have some GORN here from Ron Wayne. He says, weekly dose of heritage.
Sweet Jesus. Look at that thing.
Well, you could actually just reach out and touch the target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Jack Nicholson carries that thing around.
Needs to have a red sign that says bang hanging off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsored
Imagine
by
if you had to use that in self-defense, what the person would think.
By the
back
time
up,
it got
Yeah,
by the
back
time it
up.
got out the end of the
Taken
barrel,
out
you'd be
in
able to duck.
in a cartoon style.
And he pulls the trigger. By the time it gets to the end of the barrel, you could just move out of the way.
Search
Stick
me
your
trying to
finger in
figure
it.
out how to put a red dot on there.
Just stick your finger in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
good
feel like
advice
that's so
for
long.
anything.
Bugs Bunny would have just curled that around and shot Elmer with it.
Yeah.
Tied a knot in it.
Yeah.
Ron
tied a
says
bow
I
in it.
just poke holes in a target. Yep, that'd be pretty much what you do there. M. Gabriel says that's a heritage overdose. Could be. The Saint
What's up,
says
Mongoose?
obviously for appendix carry. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. That way there's too long. Never mind. I'll leave that alone.
I would.
Oh, mongoose. Coo.
Wow. Well, what else are we going to talk about? We don't have no more GORN.
Freeze live water line.
What the heck? Freeze a live water line.
Somebody
Damn
learning
autoplay.
I'm glad it wasn't porn.
All right.
Kind of porn you watch.
Please don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
Ever.
Whatever. Back before Stacy was working, every now and then she'd go to work with me to clean houses or something. It was just Jeffrey working with me. Jeffrey always puts his phone on like YouTube and puts it. He'll set it in like a window or something, and just puts it on YouTube, listen to music, so it just keeps playing on and on because he blows all his money at casinos and won't pay for Spotify or anything normal. But so Stacy would always go over to his phone and find it when he'd leave it sitting somewhere while he's working, and put like gay porn, search gay porn, and put it in and start playing it. And he'd be like working. And in a little bit, he'd be like, start looking, like, what the heck is this? Because he'd think it was an ad for a little bit. Great.
You're going to be canceled now.
Probably.
Yep. Nice knowing you.
The Saint says evening all. But which saint?
Val Kilmer.
Roger Moore.
Bernard.
Peter. Valentine.
Anyway.
So you're watching Wolf of Wall Street. Remember or what we say? Wolf of Wall Street. Remember the Titans and
No Country.
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, not in that order.
I think it's in a different order, but yeah.
Watch them all at once.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Just make them all into
different
one movie.
TV.
That'd be a really interesting movie.
Remember that big football player found that bag of money and they went and they sunk a big ship?
And then there was this creepy guy that walked around and hit them all in the head with an air compressor thing.
Yep. Luella Moss was doing Quaaludes.
All right.
I was say you should have said for him to watch Silverado, Lonesome Dove, and Dancing with Wolves. I don't think you can
I've
watch
seen
those in
Dancing
one
with
week.
Wolves.
Matthew
Wolf was good.
Matthew McConaughey's best movie ever, because we were talking about Wolf of Wall Street and Lincoln Lawyer earlier. So, what's his best one ever?
The one in Texas
Mississippi Burning.
where they're football players. Shit.
Marshall?
Oh, God dang it. Now I got to Google it.
He got an awful lot of
I think what
mileage
it
out of
was.
Dazed and Confused.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
I don't think that was his
Dazed
best.
and Confused.
Oh,
That's his best
I don't
role.
think that was his. I don't know that that was his best one.
All
But he was
right,
good.
all right, all right.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Everybody still says that.
Just want to remind everybody that after this show, stay tuned for the weekly 2A wrap-up. That will be on the Gun Websites channel, also Daily Gun Show, and you will be redirected to that after the program is over, and that's at the top of the hour.
Gizzard's
So-
like, damn it, they were having a discussion. Let me take you up this.
That's right. So, what the heck? Let's go ahead and call the GORN segment. I think we're gorned out for the evening, so no more GORN tonight. We're going to go into the final segment called What Did You Learn? We're going to go through the panel and give everybody a chance to tell us what they've learned and then tell us what they got to promote. So let's start with my supposed co-host, Obnoxious One. What did you learn?
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm in Obnoxious's spot here, and I learned that it kind of smells funny in here, in his spot. I don't know. I don't
Is
know
it
what he's
sticky,
doing in
though?
here. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing in here on the regular, but he's the Febreze it or something.
Was there that little sweat line on that plastic seat again?
Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of sticky.
Under the desk.
Yeah, kind of. I
So what
hope
do you
they're
got?
boogers.
What do you got coming up, buddy? Anything?
Nothing. I'm uninteresting.
Well, so is the real Obnoxious One. But he would
I'm
say
just
stuff and things.
shit and stuff. Yeah, that's about it.
Better than stuff and shit.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, you don't want to stuff it back in. That's no good.
That's
I mean,
true.
some
Absolutely.
people do.
Look
I
at all
mean,
the
no
packer.
judgy. No judging here.
All right. Well, thank you for being here. And let's go to Justin Grimm. Justin, what did you learn?
Well, I learned that you're going to have to live to be 160 to see the normal amount of movies that everyone else in here has seen.
Probably.
I like that.
Other than that, can't really think of anything else. Thanks for having me on. Don't really have anything to plug.
All righty. Well, thank you for being here. Let's move on to 2 Live Moo. What did you learn?
I learned that Gary likes black licorice.
I do.
And that
I would make a comment, but I'm not allowed to.
You can say it in the chat.
Okay.
Private chat.
And I learned that Excess Sights has something kind of cool coming up on Tuesday, April 30th. So pay attention, folks.
That's true. All right.
That's it. I got nothing to plug.
Damn it. Sarge already said what I was going to say earlier.
He ain't said nothing yet. It's not his turn.
In the private chat.
Oh. All right. So let's move on to Snob Billy Up over here. What did you learn?
Oh, man. I learned that Obi's been a lot more tolerable this week. Sounds better. Really enjoyed you this week, buddy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'll be back to my miserable old self next week, though. Don't worry.
Cool. You got some
Can we
stuff
trade
coming
him
up,
in?
right, Hillbilly?
Oh, yeah. We got Guns Bearing Therapy tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. So if you've not done anything, swing by and say howdy.
All right. Well, thank you for being here. And so that takes us to the Gun Snob. What did you learn?
I don't know. I learned I like obnoxious better this way.
Sorry.
What have you got coming up?
Let's see. I just released a video. God dang it! I'm watching Instagram Reels and I just saw something completely disgusting. I'm gonna have to send that. But I just released a holster video and I've got a what did I have? Oh, a Spandau Arms tabletop review of that shotgun.
Cool.
Coming out this week.
Looking forward to that.
It's already uploaded for members, so I actually have been doing stuff. I've released 3 videos this last week and a half.
Attaboy. All right. Well, thank you for being here. Let's go down to Sarge, C4 Defense. What did you learn?
I learned that if you take the time to make a list out of movies that Gary has to watch, he only watches one about every 35 weeks on average.
That's fair. What have you got coming up?
I got to finish up my Anderson videos, the filming tomorrow, and the EAA Gerson Untouchable. Get those knocked out tomorrow, and if I get anything else done, that'll just be a bonus.
All right. Well, thank you for being here, as always. That leaves us with Rich. What did you learn, Rich?
I learned that you and Obi must be having a competition to see who can own the most knives.
Oh, he's got me beat.
Well, it just means you got catching up to do.
Uh-huh. So, you got a show coming up this week?
I hope so. On Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on the Unloaded Media channel. This week Unloaded will be episode 211.
211 in progress. Okay. Very good. Thank you for being here.
Yep.
And so, to everybody out there watching the show, thanks for being out there on the program tonight. I'd like to say thanks to everybody who put comments out there. And also thanks to all of my panelists for helping this to be a good show. And a special thanks to all of my channel members out there on the YouTubes for the support that they give the channel. I certainly do appreciate it. Again,
You're
a
welcome.
reminder, somebody's going to say something.
Said you're welcome.
A reminder about weekly 2A wrap-up on gun websites, Daily Gun Show, immediately following this. So, another reminder that, let me turn my camera on for this. If anyone tries to infringe on your right to keep and bear arms, give them the bird. That's what I say. That's what you should say too. So this is Gizzard Gary. On behalf of my panel, everybody have a safe and pleasant weekend. And so before I hit the end credits, I'm going to give my panelists one last chance to tell you bye, and then out of here we go. So let her rip, folks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's a whale watching.
Yo.
That's what I was watching on Instagram.
H24 can suck it.
Let it rip, tater chip.
Be nice
Bye,
to your water beavers.
That's all, folks.
Sea beavers matter.
Hey, midnight. This is the first
Oh, we made it.
Whenever you hear Donut, you can talk to them. Like, you get really mad.
Yeah. That's all right. We're off air now, so it's good.
So we can talk about the hillbilly guy now?
Yep.
I
He just makes bonus
OB can stop doing his Will Sasso impression.